Happy Valentine's. Oh, yeah, don't look at my alfalfa hair. My bun's all over the place. I got to trim my wisp of bangs here. Oh, hell, let's just do that while I'm looking at it. How's everybody doing? There we go. Happy Valentine's Day. Where's my brush? I have to fix my hair. So, I'm having a day, kids. What's unfair to me? What's going on? What's going on? What? Oh, okay, let me say hi to everybody first before I put my hair back up. One day at a time. Audrey Abbott, Autumn Gypsy, Betty Randall, Country Girl, Crafts by The Rose, Deborah Geyser. I always trip over that one. Doof, Donna Law, Furby, Ginger Gargoyle, Helen Burke, Jean Phillips, John J.C. Why does that sound familiar? Joe Mama, Julie H. from Florida, Julie Otson, Les Brooks, Lori LaFleur, Martha Holcomb, Relody May. Oh my God, there's more. I can't go any further, folks. How's it going? Let me just get my hair back up into the granny bun. Not that I'm a granny yet, but... So, did everybody see the draw? 66 years. Hey, Stephen, Deb Caputo, Penny D, Yoshi, Jean, Country Girl, Robin Williams. Oh, give me a second here, folks. See, I took 6 inches off this hair, but it's easier to put into a bun now. Okay, give me a second, and then hi, Charlie R. Good for you. Hey, I got your letter. And I've already got 3. Just give me a second. I've only got 2 hands and 1 head of hair. Hang on. Okay. I think I got it. Did I? Oh, jeez. It's a mess, isn't it? Oh, well. As long as it holds, who cares, right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you. Mwah, and many more. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Dallas! Jean! Is Little Red here? Mary Cook, thank you for your birthday wishes. You're quite welcome, darling. Quite welcome. Hey, Dave Smith from Arizona. Little Red. So, did everybody see the draw? So far, I have 3 going in the mail tomorrow. So, again, I'm going to repeat. If you... I don't want them falling all over the floor. Jimmy was all... happy the other week when I played back your singing for him. Oh, well, that's wonderful. There's Terry. I see her. All right. I have... Yes, wasn't me. What wasn't you, honey? Congratulations to the winners. Exactly. Me and the kids are... Mrs. JP and the Bulldogs, hey, are hanging out in North Carolina. Happy Valentine's Day. You know what? It's a great day. You know why? Because it's Valentine's Day. And it's Sunday. And we gave away seeds. And it's all good. Life is good. Where is your... I think that's multi-biscuit tea without sugar. Where's your what? Happy Valentine's Day, Stephen. And you don't need seeds. Good God. If you had any more things to plant, Stephen, we would have to clone you. Where the heck's my thing? There it is. Tears on draw. Not really would have had to pass them on, I'm sure, unless it's only flowers that I could do in-house. Hey, you know what? Hot child in the city. Happy Valentine's Day. That's okay, Dallas. You know what? You can live vicariously through me watching me plant stuff. President's Day in U.S., so no mail. Well, on Monday is Family Day in Ontario. And okay, I'm gonna talk about this in a minute because I'm really upset. And I'm not upset at Howie, but I am upset at Howie. But I mean, you know, shit happens, right? I got to see my hubby at the rehab center. Oh, awesome. That's wonderful. Bev, I sent you. Yeah, Lee, you're one of the ones here. Let me see. See? Here's yours. I didn't want to flash it too slow because, you know, it's got your address on it, right? Ow, itch. Okay, so I know Dallas, and that's why we love having you here every time we go live. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. For those of you who are new, excuse me, I do not smoke cigarettes. I have not smoked cigarettes in a dog's age. I do medicate, however, with medical marijuana. Hey, Suzette. It's nice to be part of the live today. Couldn't get in on Freaky Friday or yesterday. Okay, please stop. What, Vicky? Vicky, what? Please stop. Remember, folks, if you're getting booted. Hey, Mr. Bucky, excuse me. What's going on, Sue Bass? Hey, Sue, what's going on? What did I miss? Medical marijuana. Best for what ails you. Absolutely. Let me take a sip of tea here. It's definitely multi-biscuit tea. So anyway. No, I haven't got my truck back. Hey, you know what, folks? We are not going to be live tomorrow, so we're going to sing Mary Jane's birthday wishes right now. Okay? Mary Jane's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Pardon me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm still short of breath here. Happy birthday, sweet Mary Jane. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Mary Jane. Happy birthday tomorrow, baby. Do you remember, Mary Jane, me phoning you on your birthday and saying happy birthday? And you said, you're in labor. And I said, yes. But Arthur wasn't born until the 16th. So, new grandbaby in August. Oh, that's wonderful. Vicky Lemire, stop what? If you're getting timed out, try, folks, please don't. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Nobody is timing anybody out on this channel unless you're being a rude SOB. Okay? Nobody's getting timed out. There's a glitch going through the chat, live chat on live streams in YouTube, and it's happening to everybody. So please, folks, don't get angry at me. Don't get angry at the moderators. Nobody is timing you out except a YouTube glitch. First time. Happy anniversary, Lee. Sorry. First time calving in February here in Northwest Iowa in sub-zero temps. 10 down, 40 to go. So far, keeping everything alive. You know what, honey? Those temps aren't that bad. You know, unless you've got really delicate cattle. Okay? But I don't know. I've never raised cattle. Well, I did once. I had a calf. And I kept him through the winter. And he was fine. But congratulations, Sue. I have granny envy. I have the bun. I have the hair color. I have the heart. I have no grandchildren. Having issues on Facebook. Also, hubby had someone ask why they were booted from his. Never happened. Really? I wonder what is going on, because we know YouTube's just a big computer, right? Mostly. It's very little people that actually man YouTube. And the problem is when it gets a glitch, it takes them a very, very long time, if ever, to fix it, because there's just so much shit to fix and not enough people to do the fixing. You know what I mean? Mindy. Hi, Mindy Van Houten. How are you, darling? I couldn't get on Freaky Friday yet, my daughter. Okay, what are we saying congratulations for? Braxton Spears. Hey, Brax, how's it going? Aloha, seashell. This will be grand number 8. Sorry, Sue. That was just real. Come on. I got none and you're getting them number 8. Oh, it's just not fair. It's just not fair. I'm so happy for you, sweetheart. I really am. Day G, Sammy J, Deborah Canning. Deborah, am I saying it right? Geyser? Paula in Canada. So anyway, here's a to-do. -6, waiting on the snow coming. Gosh, it's cold, but got homemade chicken Alfredo cooking. Yeah, share. Who's my little buddy that says hi to the granny lady? Hi, Baba. How's it going? Got my tomatoes and celery planted. Planted? Oh, yeah, that's right. Where are you, in Arizona? Or no, but close. Can geezer? Peeling taters for dinner tonight. Hey, Barb, how's it going? Have barbecue pork loin and whole onions in crock pot. So what's going on, Mindy Van Houten? I missed what I was supposed to be congratulating you for. Do you ask Arthur and Mel for a grandbaby for Christmas gift or birthday gift? I don't. I don't ask. Because the truth is, I didn't want to be one of those women who is like, okay, are you pregnant yet? Are you pregnant yet? Are you pregnant? So one day, about 4 years ago, I was talking to them on the phone and I said, now listen, I'm only going to say this once. I don't want to hound you. I just want to know, is marriage and children in the plans? And not necessarily in that order. And he said, Mom, it's always been in the plans. And I said, okay, I'll never bug you again. Because I don't want to put pressure on them. They've got a lot of things going on in their lives, and they're still young. Arthur's going to be 33 tomorrow. And Briar's going to be 28 on Saturday. And I'm really going to miss my family birthday this year. We're hoping that things will lighten up by the end of February, but they're already talking about putting police on the borders between Quebec and Ontario for the March break, which may be pushed to April. God only knows what's going on, right? Bev, Suzette Sanborn says, I have had issues with not even being able to see the chat or comment, plus getting booted. Well, I've watched the chat after the fact, and it's all weird. There's blank spots and no names, and there's all kinds of weird stuff going on. Hubby's knee is getting better. He starts physio Wednesday. Awesome. Okay, I have to medicate before we talk about, how I did my very best not to yell at my husband on Valentine's Day. Is Raph and Ron here? If Raph and Ron come in here, you let me know. It's Ron's birthday today, and I want to sing him happy birthday. Bev, Danoof says, want to be a granny to my daughter? You'd love her. Honey, I'll be granny to anybody, but the thing is when Arthur was born, I should have said in my starter trays for plants. Because I'm doing tomatoes this week. Hey, Patriot Chick, how's it going? Ahmad, happy Valentine's Day. Anyway, you know what? That malty biscuit's good without sugar. It just doesn't taste like the cookie, but you get that. My youngest is 25, then 28, then 33, and then 35 is the oldest. Things will be tightened up, so I heard in summer our curfew may be back to 6 p.m. because those variants are causing a slide backwards. I don't want to talk about it because I'm really getting frustrated, right? I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so give me a second. Oh, I've got a pickled cottage roll, potatoes, cabbage, and an onion simmering in a stock pot on the wood stove for supper tonight. Hey, Ann Lewis, happy Valentine's Day. You turned 40 on Tuesday. Well, remind me on Wednesday when I go live and I'll sing happy birthday. My kids are 23 and 28 with the 23-year-old in uni for nursing. That's awesome. Hey, Bev, how's OT go? I don't understand. Libby! Hi, darling. For a snack in the afternoon, I'm having sweet potato fries and cheese cream. You know what? I have to make Briar something for his birthday on Saturday. Hell, I didn't even send my kids money in cards because I couldn't this year. Anyway, I wouldn't even bring up the issue of tea. Sorry, new phone. That's okay, sweetheart. Carol McKinney, happy Valentine's Day. Okay, give me a second. I can't watch chat for a minute. Okay. Hot tea usually helps, or cold ice water. Okay. Now, Friday, I phoned in my pills. And the only pills I need are the only pills I actually take on a daily basis. And that is my lorazepam for my insomnia. I've been an insomniac my whole life. Okay. And my fluvoxamine for my mood disorder. All right. So, or depression, or I'm borderline bipolar, really. And we've been keeping it under control with depression meds. And because you know me, we don't want to change my meds because that will screw things up severely. So, hey, Karen, Michelle, Angel, and Sherry Leach. So anyway, Carolyn Moody. So anyway, I phoned my pills in Friday night. And Saturday morning, I asked Howie to no, it wasn't Mel. Howie went out. Oh, I phoned him in Thursday night. What's today? Sunday? I'm lost. Okay, so I phoned my pills in Friday night. Yesterday, Howie was supposed to pick them up at the pharmacy. He was to drop off Briar's tablet, go to the pharmacy, get my meds, and then go to Canadian Tire for dog food. So Howie came home after picking Briar up, because I take these medications at night. And Howie came home, after picking Briar up and all that stuff. And I said, oh, where's my drugs? Where's my pills? And he went, and I went, are you kidding me? And he goes, well, I said, no, Howie, I don't sleep, even with lorazepam, more than 5 hours. Okay? Without it, I'll be up all night. Right? So I took some extra butter last night, medicated butter, and I was up all night. Now, Howie said he got up at 2:30 to go pee and I was snoring. That very well could be. But I'll tell you something. I was still up every hour until the lights on my over my plants, over my onions and stuff, they go on at 5:30. And I was awake when they went on. So, I mean, Howie may have seen me dozing at 2:30, but I got up as soon as he crawled back into bed and went to the bathroom. Okay? So I did not sleep last night. So this morning, I said to Howie, I said, you gotta, drop Briar off at work, do this, go do whatever it is you gotta do, but pick up my meds at the drugstore. Okay? He phoned me an hour ago, like he was on his way to town, and he said, Beth, the drugstore's closed. I mean, what are you kidding? The drugstore never closes on Sunday. And we don't have Family Day in Quebec. Okay? So there's no reason for it to be closed. It's closed. And now, tonight, I have no lorazepam for sleep. And I have no mood meds. So I'm like, are you shitting me? Do you have, and I thought about phoning the emergency room, like the hospital, and saying, look, is there any way somebody can get me 2 of these pills until my husband can get to the drug? And all they'll say is, I'm sorry, it's not going, you're not going to react missing your pills one day. Oh, yes, I freaking well am. I will be an insane person tomorrow. So I'm going to stay in bed tomorrow until Howie comes back from the drugstore. And I will take 1 mood med and I will stay under my blankets for a couple of hours until I hope it kicks in and stops me from, becoming a raving lunatic. So now tonight, I'm not only without my lorazepam, but I'm without my mood meds. Oh, I know. And it's like the drugstore never closes on Sunday. So maybe I don't know what's going on. So another night without sleep and without my mood disorder drugs. Tomorrow should be fun, considering how he hasn't got a job to escape to right now. I can't keep 2 weeks set aside. I, last night, took my mood meds. That was my emergency supply. 2 nights. I had 2 nights. Emergency supply. They're gone. And I can't have extra. I've asked them for extra lorazepam because I actually should have not have ran out until today. However, when I had the car accident with the truck, I came home and I took one of my lorazepam because I was so badly shaken up. I took one of my lorazepam until my medical marijuana butter would kick in because I was just floored. I know I seemed okay, but by the time I was in Freaky Friday, I was just, right? I was afraid they would think I was druggy. Is there another branch of the pharmacy? No. That's the problem. I don't know what's open, right? So when I get off here, I'm going to make some oatmeal chocolate chip can of cookies, and I'm going to make them very, very, very strong. And then I'm going to start eating cookies, and I'm not going to stop. Well, I'm going to eat like a cookie every half hour or every hour until rescue comes tomorrow. My pharmacy calls 1 week prior to my meds running out. Can you arrange this with your pharmacy? No. This is Quebec. They do things totally differently. My lorazepam, they can't give. When I had my accident, okay, I lost my shit after I got off camera. And while we were waiting for the tow truck, I phoned the pharmacy. And I phoned my doctor. I phoned the clinic, and I said, look, you guys got to give me like 5 extra lorazepam a month for situations like this. If I have a panic attack in a grocery store, I've just had a fucking car accident. Sorry, folks. I've just had a car accident and I can't smoke marijuana, so I don't bring it with me. And then my husband, now my husband's driving, and I was like, blah, 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 and they go, I'm sorry, we can't help you. And it's like, I lost my shit on the receptionist at the. So, because I wonder if the clinic, no, there isn't even an emergency clinic. So I want them, I got to talk to my doctor and ask them to up my lorazepam to an extra 5 a month in case crap like this happens. Right? Oh, I'm going to smoke a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm going to roll while we're talking. So, yeah, it's a scheduled drug. They can't give me 2 months at a time. They could with my mood drugs. They would have no problem giving me 2 months at a time. Right now, I should actually ask them if they can give me 3 months. Because Howie, I don't know how long he's been off work a month, and his benefits are going to run out in less than 2. So, I am going to bake I'm not baking magical bread. I'm going to make me oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. That's what I'm making. Happy Valentine's Day. Hey, Breakaway Homestead. Can you take melatonin? Yeah, but I don't have any. Like Howie said, well, don't you have any? And I got to be really careful with over-the-counter sleep aids because they're like Gravol. They make my legs jump if I take them more than once a month, right? Yeah, but melatonin, okay, wait a second. What did you say, Autumn Gypsy? Bev, it would be better to ask for an extra pill a day. They won't give me an extra pill a day. They won't. You see, before the medical marijuana, I was on 2 lorazepam a day. And then my doctor took me down to 1 before she switched me to a new doctor. And she said, and I said, that's fine. I said, since I've taken, been using medical marijuana, it actually helps my lorazepam work better. So I'm okay. Not every day am I okay, but for the most part, I'm okay. Right? And now you try and ask them to put me back up. Oh no, it's habit forming. I said, yeah. Well, you may become dependent. I said, I'm an insomniac. Of course I'm dependent. Hello? Happy Valentine's Day, Angie Mac, Mama Cat. Lorazepam can cause terrible side effects when suddenly removed. Yeah, well, this is going to be day 2. So Howie's going to the doctor tomorrow. I'm going to send a note in. Howie, remind me to send a letter in with you for Isabel. Howie's got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. See, I can't even phone in and get a consult. Well, I can, but it'll take like 24 hours. So, Helen Burke, you were placed on time out because YouTube has a frickin' glitch. And it's saying I'm timing you out, but I'm not timing anybody out, and neither is my moderators. Do you know what? Is Terry here? Terry, can you put that statement up about the YouTube glitch and then open it up as pin it to the top so that everybody coming in sees that, okay? Hey, CFF, how's it going? Happy Valentine's Day. I use lorazepam before grueling procedures. It's my sleep aid. And they said, oh, well, Ativan. I said, I do not take Ativan. I take lorazepam. They said they're the same thing. I said, no, they are not. This is the hard part about getting things through pharmacists and doctors' heads is I am medically contrary. I am drug resistant as well as pharmaceutically sensitive. So in other words, I've got a possibility of 3 reactions whenever I take a medication or pharmaceutical. I can react to it, it can work, or it won't work at all. 3 possible reactions when I take a new pharmaceutical. Or there's also a fourth choice, that if you mess with the drugs that are known and compatible with me, you're going to throw off my mood disorder drugs, and then I become homicidal almost. Not homicidal, but you know what I mean? Thank you, Terry. My little red, Dallas Reds. I'm telling you, Thank you, Terry. And I'm going to pin that right to the top. There we go. So anyway, so here's my problem, right? Like I had to convince the new doctor that dumped me after a year and went to Gatineau. I had to convince him that Ativan and lorazepam are not the same. And he said, yes, they are. I said, then why do they have different names? This was the only way I could get it through his head. Then why do they have different names? And he said, well, one's generic and one's this. I said, exactly. They don't have exactly the same ingredients. Only lorazepam works. For me, I am medically contrary, drug resistant, and pharmaceutically and chemically extremely sensitive. So every time I comment, up pops a notice that I've been placed in timeout. I can't help it, honey. I can't help it. There's nothing I can do about it. Howie, not homie. She can't do lavender. Howie can't handle the smell. No, he can't handle the smell. Bev, I have tried kratom and it works well. There's different strains for uppers and downers. Okay, well, you know what? Could you email me the information on that at connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com? But understand this. I'm not just pharmaceutically, chemically sensitive. I'm also sensitive to the original herbal counterparts. Remember, all drugs started out as plant, mineral, or animal ingredients. Now they're all chemical knockoffs because it's cheaper, right? And they can target things, but it doesn't always work for me. No, I have no chamomile tea and no way of getting any. It's all right. I don't want to talk about it anymore because then I'll start obsessing about it. Clear your cache and cookie files and see if that will stop timeouts. It's what YouTube says to do. Okay, Ginger Gargoyle says clear your cache and cookie files and see if it will stop the timeouts. It's what YouTube says to do. You can also try logging out and it could be a computer because I just updated my computer. Right? It's not us doing it. Not at all, Sammy. Not at all. Please read the pin at the top. All right. Now, so I've got supper on the wood stove. I got a stock pot and I put a rack in the bottom. And then yes, Bev, but it works once or twice. What works once or twice? Yeah, it's an update issue on YouTube's part. Really? Oh, God. Seriously. Oh, so on Friday, I'm going to make... folks from the YouTube, we're going to call it the Lost and Found draw of the cup, the books, the book, and the book. They've all been mailed out. Bev, Steven needs something. What do you need, darling? I'm going to post it unconnected on Connected Hearts. I need some opinions on something. Okay, why don't you can also, email me, sweetheart. So I put a rack at the bottom of my stock pot because I don't have any heavy bottom stock pots. And I put in my pickled cottage roll and 4 potatoes. Howie will get 3. And over half a cabbage and an onion. And I brought it up to boil, and then I put it on the wood stove. And it's just driving me nuts for smell. It's smelling so delicious. I just used my Turbo Flavor Wave to cook a pot roast. Oh, you know what, Mary Jane? I saw one of those on sale in the marketplace for $50, and I almost got it. But I just can't afford to buy anything extra that I don't need right now. Hey, Helen Burke, did it help? Charlie R, you're right. It's not what you said. It's a cat fight. Crazy. Hot dog soup was great. Oh my goodness. Like I said, when my kids were little, right? And I had to, and I had a cup. That's how that was kind of born. All right. My kids were little. I had a cup of cooked pasta, macaroni elbows in the fridge. I had a can of tomatoes, and I had 2 hot dogs left over in the fridge. Right? What are you going to make? And I had 1 cup left of frozen mixed vegetables. You know, the peas, carrots, corn, and beans, and an onion. And that's what I made for supper. There was no broth. I just heated up the tomatoes and added the hot dogs and the onion and the vegetables. And then, I heated it all up and supper. And the kids thought it was amazing. Sell it and. Yeah, Steven's in Wisconsin. Little holiday house. Where are the acres? Stephen, is sandy soil good to grow potatoes in? Yes and no. Potatoes like well-tilled earth so that they can grow. If the earth, like if you just put them on hard-packed earth and then cover them over with dirt, you'll get lots of growth, but you won't get a lot of potatoes. Potatoes go down. So where you put your seed potatoes, you really want it tilled a good 12 inches deep and nice and soft and crumbly. Am I right, Stephen? Laura Higgins, hey, once a pizza place closed in a mall and bought my single mom and I 50 pizzas. That was what we ate for weeks. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That woman cut corners. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So tonight I have that on, and then tomorrow I will probably use the water from boiling the cabbage, the ham, and the potatoes and the onions for soup. So that's how, and I'll probably have meat left over. So, I'll just dice that in, and I'll throw in a can of tomatoes or something and some onion. I think I've got onions left. I have dehydrated, so we are living off our pantry stock and freezer stock right now. Bev, how are you doing today? You know what, Jochen? I'm doing great. I'm doing okay. Tomorrow, I'm not so sure how one's going to play out, but we'll see, right? I was poor one year, and I made a turkey stretch a month, frozen. I have a frozen turkey. But I also have lots. We're good. Hey, Howie, did you check to see if we needed milk? Because I said, do we have any milk in the dairy? The dairy is a little fridge in my pantry that I put the extra bags of milk, cream, and cheese and butter and everything in. I don't know, Vicky. I don't know what's happening, but it is a YouTube glitch. Did I get that Amazon wish list up? Yeah, I have an Amazon wish list. It's mostly expensive stuff because, you know what I would really like is needles. sewing needles, the quilting needles. Let me just see Bev's wish list. I mean, it's all expensive stuff. There's books, there's movies, there's headbands, there's sewing needles. Yeah, it's all there. There's not a whole lot that that I can say, right? And I've got lots of tea. I really do have lots of, thank you, everybody. I have lots of tea. So let me just put the lid back up. I don't know if I got enough here. Well, we'll see. On the other hand, we must make do. Absolutely. Clear your cache or cookies and see if that helps. Clear your browsing data and come back in. Clear your browsing data and come back in. But we're not going to be here that much longer. I was referring to the mood with no meds. I missed something there because I don't see what you said, honey. Joy Allison, hi, darling. Good afternoon from rainy Florida. I like the flag, I just noticed. Well, I mean, sometimes the marijuana leaf curtain bugs people, but I mean, when I'm reading live, there may be kids, right? And you are what you eat kind of thing when it comes to, thank you. Cora Campbell. Okay, give me a second here, folks. Oh, is that a hair? And then I'm going to get off here and I'm going to make myself some cookies. And then after supper, Howie and I are going to, whoa, Shameless Season 10 is on Netflix. We powered through 9 seasons of Shameless in like 6 months. Right? 9 seasons. Joe Mama, Terry, check to see if I've actually been timed out. Hey, Nan's Cozy Home. The channel is under attack. It's not just the channel. It's the entire network of YouTube is going nuts with some kind of glitch crap that's going on that's affecting the chat. It's banners. What's banners? What's banners? I had to shut down my computer and come back because I got blocked. You know what? And there's really no way you can talk to YouTube. But I'm going to try and find a way of talking to YouTube or making I'll probably put out a video saying, attention, YouTube. You know, shit's hitting the fan kind of thing. Me and my husband are going to make steak au jus. Ooh, and potatoes. That sounds really good. You were timed out almost the whole time. Oh my God. YouTube, get your crap together. I'm going to have to figure out a way. I mean, I don't know what I can do. I honestly don't know what I can do about it because it's a YouTube thing. Nobody's timing anybody out on my channel on my live streams. What? You mean there's going to be a season 11? Contact YouTube on Twitter. That's where I found them. Really? Avon Leanne, I have been trying not to say much as I get blocked. It's awful, Bev. We want to be part of the chat. I know. Gothic Sugar. Hey, Cool Motion. It makes me think of how they took away private messaging. Oh, you mean like Twitter and stuff? What do you mean private messaging? Who took out private messaging? From where? So I'm mostly lurking. Well, that's okay, sweetie. I mean, everybody's going to mostly lurk here. Okay, I missed what Dallas said. What's so funny? Okay, Joe Mama, you are showing live here now, not seeing an issue, but YouTube being bad. Spank, spank, spank. Yeah, they must like it. You're right. You're right, Dallas. Give me a second here, folks. Oh, shoot, come on. Is there going to be a season 11 of Shameless? Must be hit or miss. Watched over 3 hours of a live last night and there were no issues. Yeah, but I watched one of the lives after the fact and the chat was all screwed up. You couldn't read it. YouTube used to have it back in the day. Really? Well, maybe they don't want me, on here getting tips. Maybe they're punishing me for saying, don't tip me through YouTube. Who knows? Who knows? All right. I have to concentrate here, folks, because if I don't, I'm going to end up smoking this with the pin in it, and we don't do that. There we go. I did 10 seasons in less than a week. You must have slept through half of it. Your door coverings are like banners. Oh, cool. Okay, that sounds good. I haven't decided yet. I can't move my office downstairs. I can't. Howie physically cannot do the move for me, not even with Briar's help. And I physically can't do the stairs. So we're kind of stuck in this office. So I think I actually may leave that blue thing with the lights behind it up there for next year. I don't know, because it's stapled to the wall. And if you pull the wires, I could ruin the lights. I already ruined one set like that. Why was your message retracted? This was Gray Hughes Live, a true crime show. Huh. Rosie is on Netflix. Who's Rosie? Suzette Sanborn. And everything on my phone has been cleared and updated, and it doesn't make a difference. It's clearly a YouTube issue. Exactly. It is. It is definitely a YouTube issue, folks. Definitely a YouTube issue. So YouTube and Facebook did a recent update. Well, maybe that's the problem then. Maybe that's the problem, right? But I am going to look them up on Twitter and see if I can't do something about it. But anyway, has Raph and Ron come in? My Starry Sky tapestry? Well, that's just lights behind fabric. And they're kind of made so that the tree can stand in front of them. You are all worth getting timed out for. Oh, well, thank you, Seashell. Hey, Pam, how's it going? Happy Sunday. No issues on my end with YouTube so far. Love your video. You know what? Try not talking in all caps, folks. Try not talking in all caps. That seems to be the problem so far. Hey, Lori, didn't you win, Lori? Dio Rio, did you win seeds today? I hope you checked. Make sure if you won seeds on today's draw that you email me at connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com with your snail mail address. If I don't have that snail mail address by midnight Saturday night, Sunday, I put them in the lost and found. And when the lost and found gets more than 3 items, the lost and found gets put up. But only through Connected Hearts on Facebook. Got it? Oh, awesome. Awesome. Where's Steven going? Steven? Are you leaving me? Steven! All right, Steven, try not to overwork yourself, okay, sweetheart? Really. Like, seriously, dude. Try not to work so hard. Bev, Shalimar, we have 180 feet of LED lights strung all over the ceiling of the LRN. You know what? That's what those are. And I tried to put them up and they were just too much. And I might have wrecked them. But I think that's what I'm going to get for under my cabinets. You know what? I'm actually thinking of getting some of those Sansi fan lights for over my island too. Is it okay to ask about the Facebook group too? I applied a few times, but never get approved. Okay, Gothic Sugar. You have to answer the questions and you have to agree to the rules. And the rules are, it's our place to be safe and happy and support and love each other. It's not a place for political stuff. It's not a place for negative posts or anything like that. Like, yeah, if you're sick and you want prayers, yeah, absolutely post that. Share your crap, but don't share the angry stuff, right? You can light up the, see, I'm going to show you. The blue wall only lights up in one section. See? That's it. It just lights up. And this is where my tree was. That's why I didn't put any more over here. But I'm thinking of replacing that fabric. But I like the color. I like the nighttime star look to it. And I want to, and next year I'm going to put a window frame, a cardboard window frame around it, and then set the tree in front of it so it looks like, you know what I mean? I just, I love creating, but I never seem to have time to do the really creative stuff anymore. I'd decorate it for all seasons. Well, what I'm thinking of is putting up, I have this beautiful mat my sister Doris made me, and it's the garden is the place where I go to seek God. And then I have the You Are My Sunshine. And so they're both being yellow. I kind of want to put them up there, but I'm afraid of hitting the lights. I got to pull sewing machines out, get up on a stool, play with the staple gun, and try not to hit lights if I want to leave that up there. Or I'll think of something. You know I will. Just purchased your, I missed something here. Bev, they are at YouTube and Team YouTube or Twitter. Okay. Bev, I'm absolutely, try not to write in all caps. You might get timed out. Okay. Deborah C. I'm in happy Valentine's Day to you all. Your parcel's on its way, Deborah. Bev, I'm absolutely loving the home ec videos. Thank you for posting those. You're quite welcome. I'm late to the party. Hey, Lori M, how's it going? You're welcome, Deborah C. Aloha, Seashell. Bev, I'm going to enjoy a movie and do therapy. Antibiotics are done, so early to bed. Okay, sweetheart. Mwah. Take care of yourself, and thank you for keeping us posted, okay? Bev, purchased your needles. Need to know which email address to request your connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com. Okay? God bless you, because those needles are the only ones that I really quilt well with. The other ones that I've been trying to work with are bending on me, right? I need the sharps. So I went to Maine since YouTube timed me out. I do every time I apply, but I don't know what I miss. I'm not sure there. Take care, CFF. Mwah. I wonder if we got blocked for discussing that certain medication you're out of. No. What, my lorazepam? No, I'm... Okay, we know censorship is alive and well on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all these places. Okay? But where are they going to draw the line? Because we're talking about prescription drugs. Where are they going to draw the line? I'm hiding my medical marijuana, which I'm totally legal to use, behind a fan. What are they going to time me out for next? Okay? Never ask that question. It's got nothing to do with us, folks. It's YouTube. They've just apparently been doing updates, and so is Facebook, and everything's freaking out. Let's hope this just completely goes back to normal. I hope. Okay? Are you leaving, Seashell? Take care, sweetheart. Anyway, there's my email, connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com. Okay? Now listen, folks. I'm going to get off here now because we're at 54 minutes. Oh, Ribby, I'm so sorry. Well, thank you, Deborah C. Love the hot dog soup video. Our no-name hot dogs at No Frills are now $2.99 for no-name hot dogs. Do you know it wasn't that long ago when Giant Tiger had a sale on Giant Tiger hot dogs? When was that they had them on for 50 cents, dear? About 5 years ago? It was about 5 years ago. Hot dogs were 50 cents, but they were disgusting. I ended up feeding them to the pigs. The first time we had pigs, because we found them in the bottom of the freezer. It's like, no, we'll never eat those again. Right? So, I mean, hot dogs are bad enough for you without buying the cheap ones. But no, we paid $3 and change after taxes for those 6 Shopsies. Right? So I love it here. I stay for the whole party. Oh, well, that's wonderful. What's for dinner? I'm getting hot dogs for 99 cents. See what I mean? It's like, but food is getting really expensive for some reason here in Canada. Who doesn't love maple trees and syrup? Absolutely. $3. I pay $1.50 to $2, but it's because of the kind I get. Well, see, we won't buy anything but Shopsies. And we get the big jumbo juicies. And one day I opened a pack and there was only 5 in them. And I said to Howie, I said, there's only 5 in this pack. And he goes, it always has 5. I said, no, it's a 6-pack. So when I opened them this week, I said, look, 6 in a pack. So every once in a while, somebody just forgets to put a hot dog in. And I wonder if every 100 packs, they short you one, how much money they're saving and making. Try taking an extra Robaxa set just for tonight. It will help. Well, I do have muscle relaxers, but I can't take them together, right? So I will probably take an extra Robaxa set tonight. Hey, Aldo, how's it going? I got Oscar Mayer turkey franks. Oh, I've never eaten an Oscar Mayer wiener. Canadian, it's a thing. Juicy Jumbo Schneider 3-packs for $10 at Walmart. Who told me that? I think it was Breyer. 3-packs for $10. That's not bad, actually. That's a little over $3 a package. That's not bad. I've had to stay on the contractors. Oh, sold by weight, not volume. I hate that statement. Who is Oscar? I want to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. You know what I mean? Oscar Mayer bologna, Oscar Mayer wieners, they're American. It's not something we have. Nothing tastier than hot maple syrup being made over a hickory fire. Oh, who's Oscar? Okay. Last Oscar I knew lived in a garbage can. That tells you how old I am because I put it on for my kids to watch. I love ya, Bev. Your family and channel friends. Absolutely, Patricia Davis. Absolutely. Nobody knows Gothic Sugar's art. Nobody knows. Has it. He fell in the first batch 30 years ago. Legend has it he fell into the first batch 30 years ago. Yeah. Oscar Mayer weenie whistle. My Oscar Mayer weenie whistle. It's when I asked Santa for their Oscar Mayer weenie whistle and it didn't come. That's when he didn't believe it. What movie was that? The Santa Claus? Our Oscar made it into the freezer. First pig. There you go. There you go. Well, listen, folks, I got to get off of here because I'm getting really hungry and I want to go check on supper. And I want to spend the rest of the day with my hubby watching TV. So, you guys got 3 videos today. You got a draw. You got a soup video. Was it a soup video? And you got a live. So, for all those who care to, please help me close with a spiritual hug. This is a non-denominational gathering of like-minded hearts. Don't let the fact that I call my higher power God, Chief, Great Spirit, the name I actually have for God is mine and mine alone, and I say it in my heart, okay? Brat beat me. So, thanks all. And we got Bev. Thank you, Cindy Glass. Hi. All right. So, you do you. You address your higher power or the God of your understanding the way you do, and I will address my God in my way. And that way we can all get along and share the light, right? All right. So, let's take a nice deep breath. Oh, great spirit, original spirit from which my soul came, from which my soul was born. Hey, God, how's it going? Thank you for bringing us together today. It just kind of all worked out that way. We had a draw today, like a giveaway today. And oh, yes, the giveaway is coming tomorrow. So, yeah. Thank you, God, for bringing us all together so that we may share our light and our love and push back at the darkness that threatens us on a daily basis in this wild, wacky world we're living in right now. But let's not forget, God, the people that are alone or sick or worried or anxious or afraid, elderly, addicted, it doesn't matter. Anybody who's having a bad day, God. All right? We have each other here today. But there's lots of people out there that don't have a circle like we do. So, God, we're just going to push all those people up through the dark clouds that threaten to smother us daily, and we're going to put them into the sunshine of your love. We offer them up in prayer so that your love may heal, enlighten, or whatever it is that they need, God. And for the rest of us, God, those who greet you when we come together on a regular basis, we're going to link hearts and we're going to link hands and we're going to hum. We're going to close the circle and hum with that precious energy that you gave us, God. And we're going to go and we're going to put a mushroom cloud of wonderful God-given light to the world, and it's going to envelop us as well. Because we know, God, that when we share the light you gave us, we push back at the darkness for everybody. Thank you, God, for my family, all of them. Amen. Namaste. Shalom. Miigwech. Marry me. Blessed be. Whatever your salutation is to the God of your understanding, always know that when we pray, we are heard. Sometimes the answer is no. But even when the answer is no to our requests, God always gives us another route to follow that will get us through. Count on it. Take care. God bless. I love you guys. Don't ever forget that. Oops. I hit the wrong